What is up, everyone? Welcome back to another Dragon Ball Legends video. My name is D-Free. Here today we are taking a look at the brand new characters that just got updated into the game, a lot of which are here to, in my opinion, just support the future tag. I wouldn't be surprised if all of these units wind up being that. We will see what happens though. But anyways, hope you guys enjoy. Hit subscribe if you're new, and let me know in the comment section down below what you guys think is the best unit on this banner. And other than that, of course, what your summon results were if you did any summons. For me, example, I want to point this out too. We've already done a summon video. I'll leave that in the description. Make sure you check that out because we had insane luck in that. But also what I do want to say is that let me know in the comments what you think is the best unit versus your most coveted unit. Like, for me, it's like, I don't think Mai is the best unit, at least right now, because, I mean, she's freaking Mai. She could be, but we'll see. But she was my most coveted unit because she's such a cool unit and stuff like that, the way she plays. Anyways, so we're going to start off with Android 18. Brand new EX unit. Those are the tags that she has. By the way, I typically do this on legends.dbc.space, but it apparently has not updated yet, so I'm here for now. Anyways, Infinity Bullet, minus 40% to Vanishing Gauge Recovery. That's good against opponents that can't kind of buff their Vanishing Gauge Recovery or just buff their Vanishing Gauge from where it's already at. That's really cool. Anyways, plus 30% to Blast Damage Inflicted. That feeds into her kit, I guess, because she's a range type unit as well. Full Power Menace restores own ki by 30. Okay, that's good. You got me. Plus 35% of damage inflicted. That's really good too. I think I'd almost, it's good. Because it's for 15 counts. I don't know. Maybe I'm set in my ways and just used to getting a 50 cost special out of a type of card like this. Because there was like a handful of them to do it. But I'll take that. 35% is just better. I think that's just better. Because it's for 15 counts. I think that's just better. Oh, she's not a future. She's an Android. Wow, 33% to 2 stats? Boy, oh boy, are they trying to revive androids. I say revive, like you couldn't still get rank 50 with androids. You could, but this is insane. 33. This is like the equivalent to the Frieza Saga stuff, except better. Wow, if 17 is the same way to the other 2 stats, that's interesting. All right. Plus 20% to inflict damage of allied characters, 17 for 20 timer counts. Plus 30% to blast damage inflicted when an android character is a battle member. So that's pretty solid. Oh, no, I need to go back to the banner. We got to go back to the banner. And we're going to take a look at number 17 now. He is a defense type. He always has to be a defense type because he has a barrier. Anyways, so he doesn't even get a barrier here. This is whatever. Anyways, deals major explode damage, inflicts enemy with attribute downgrade minus 20% to ki recovery. So one screws over your vanishing recovery. This one screws over your ki recovery. Okay. To be fair, you have to hit them with the 50 cost. Unless he draws one, that's not the best thing. For 20 timer counts, plus 15% to strike damage inflicted. Why not just make him a strike unit? Whatever. Reduces next damage sustained by 50%. Supplies until enemy combo is fit. That's interesting. So if you're about to die, you just force out the main ability. I don't even know if you're about to die, but if you're in a position where you're about to get destroyed, if you can force this to activate, or like if you're about to get Rising Rushed or whatever, that's really cool actually. Assuming it applies to Rush as well. Again, another strike buff. Plus, again, just make him a strike unit, please. If you're going to buff strike, just make him a strike unit. Base strike attack and defense plus 33. That is a nutty increase. That's interesting. And strike attack up plus 30% to strike damage inflicted when a... Please just... Okay, you know what? To be fair, I'm going to be honest. It's not bad for him to be a defense type. But it would be better just to make him a range... in my opinion, a melee type. But there are units that are successful with getting melee buffs while being a defense type like that. SS2 Goku comes to mind. The one I think that's actually in the top right corner of my screen overall. He comes to mind. He's really good. So, anyways, assuming he's a defense type. Why do I feel like he's not a defense type? Why do I feel like it's like, nah, he's not. But he totally is. Anyways, moving on. We have Mai here. So Mai is, in my opinion, the most interesting one. Because I already know her Z ability, and in my video I put up yesterday, I was like, yo, I think all these sparking units are going to do a specific thing, and I'll come right back to it. And it actually wound up being the case, which is freaking awesome to be able to call that. But those are the stats, so we're going to actually pay attention to stats now. Range focus is pretty cool. Her stats are good. Her defense is good, 52k. She's a support type. I figured she would be. Means she doesn't really excel at any one thing, but her defenses are good. 52k is not bad. Anyways, moving on. So, Future Trunks Saga, and then she holds 1 and 1, Female Warrior, and Future Tags. She has a Bleed card. Wow. 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 So, okay, she doesn't hold those cards. They're normal, but when she uses them, she can inflict bleed. This is because she uses the freaking weapons. This is why. Wow, that's interesting. That's really cool. That's really, really cool. 50% with the blast. Wow. Okay, Mai. Okay, Mai. We don't see effects on cards like this for the characters innately. Again, this doesn't apply to anyone else, just her. But this is really cool. All right. So let's see what she does. Full charge shot, deals major pierce damage. A whole lot of piercing here. Inflicts enemies with attribute downgrade. +5 to strike and blast arts cost. Oh, some disruption. For 20 timer counts too. That's quite a while, to be honest. And 5 adds up. 5 actually adds up a lot. That's cool. And it's a 40 cost instead of a 50 cost. Wow. So far I'm already impressed. Mai seems really good. Inflicts flash and destroys 2 enemy cards at random on hit. Yeah, Mai is good. Inflicts all enemies with attribute downgrade -1 to their draw speed for 10 timer counts. Oh, snap. Mai is good. I'm gonna keep saying it because she's got a really cool kit. Restores ally health by 20%. Okay. +15% to allies inflicted damage as well. Mai, please. This is how you do a support unit. Like, some support units in this game are just kind of like, eh. But this is really cool. Like, her kit is awesome. They did her for real right, man. 10 timer counts once elapsed. That's super early. Only way she gets any better is if she had, like, cover change. That would be insane. So she is a HP buff, and she also buffs female warriors. Yo, you guys know I like the female warrior team. That team is so fun. This type of stuff right here is going to be insane with that type of team. Blue 18 is just going to love this unit. You know, just for these types of buffs and stuff. This is really, really cool. So hopefully I can get her to 5-star. And that's what I was talking about. All of the Sparking characters are doing a secondary tag entirely from their main tag, which is Future. So, by the way, if you want to run the Future team, you need Mai. You just pretty much... You need Mai partly because of the HP boost. A lot of people are running, like, Saiyans, and they're running the Saiyan HP booster, which is fine, but Mai is just going to cover it all. And then secondary thing is, and by the way, she's not going to get both buffs. She's getting, it's an ore in there, so she's only getting one of those buffs. But she's also your green unit, and she's also good. She's just good. Like, she's good. Her stats, I think, are a little bit below average, but she's good, especially because she's able to do damage. Restores own key by 30 and increases, wait, what? Restores own key by 30 and increases arts card draw speed by 1 level for 10 timer counts on this character. She automatically recovers 30 key when she enters the battlefield? And she draws cards faster? What in the hell is this unit? Restores own key by 30 and +20% to allies inflicted damage for 15 timer counts when this character is switched to stand. Yo, what the hell? Additional +10% as well to allies inflicted damage for 15 timer counts when Trunks is a battle man. What the hell? This is... Okay, you know what? Mai is one of the best characters in the game. What the... Wow. Hold on. Wow. I am literally shocked by this. Hold on. I have to live tweet this. Wow. Hold on. So, going over my review video, why is Mai one of the best characters in Legends? Oh my gosh, that's nutty. Wow, I'm literally in tears over this. That is so cool. All right, we're gonna move on now. We have Trunks here. Follow your boy on Twitter. Link down below in the description. Wow. Trunks' stats a little bit higher than Mai's, just in general. He's a range type. Double blast. You hate to see it happen, but I mean, it fits what he wants to do. Oh, hey, he has bleed too. That's cool. That's the sword, though. That's cool. Slice. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. His blasts don't do anything, though. 50% chance, though, on the strike. But he doesn't hold a strike. I wish he would have held strike cards for that reason and been a melee type, but okay. Deals major impact damage, inflicts enemies with attribute downgrade minus 20% to key recovery for 20 timer counts. It's really good. Could be better, but it's good. Plus 20% of blast damage inflicted for 20 timer counts. That's super basic. Super basic green card. Super basic green card. Plus 20% to allies inflicted damage for 20 timer counts. Why are all these cards buffing each other? Why? Nullifies attribute downgrades and abnormal conditions for 15 timer counts. Allies is... Oh, that's good. That's good. This card's good. I still like Mai's main ability more, though. But this is good. He gives you a clean slate. Abnormal conditions and downgrades get removed. Wow. Also buffing blast defense, which is meh, I guess. I'd rather have strike defense, but okay. But he now is buffing hybrids. So at 5-star, hybrids is fully alive. Hybrid Saiyan team got a huge buff. Because I was saying they were getting a huge buff just by getting these units in general without even them getting tag buff supports like this. Like, this unit could have just kept Future, and Hybrids would have got a great unit to add, in theory. And this is best case scenario. Plus 40% of blast damage inflicted for 10 timer counts every time this character enters the battlefield. This, in conjunction with Mai, is nasty. Why? For what reason? Why? Restores own health by 10% when this character is switched to standby. That's cool. They want you to do a lot of switching, don't they? You can already tell they're going to bring out more switch locking because of this. Mark my words. They're going to bring out a lot more switch locking because they really want you to switch units right now. Restores own key by 20 when this character evades an enemy attack with a fantasy. What? That's really good. But why? For what reason? It's just like they're making stuff up now. They're just making stuff up now. Plus 15% to own key recovery for each downed battle member. Plus 15% of blast damage inflicted for each downed. Okay, that's cool. Why can't it just be damage inflicted? Trunks is really cool. I'm more impressed with Mai than I am with Trunks, though, to be honest. But the thing is, they worked in tandem. That's the point. They work in tandem. But when you grade Trunks based off of performance with Mai and the way they want you to play, which is switch, 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 he's going to be disgustingly good. And all the key recovery. And then, of course, the arts card draw speed that Mai has as well. It just kind of feels like that can be very overwhelming for your opponent very quickly. That just seems like that's going to be a really interesting combo. And then we have our first melee character, who has almost as much strike attack and blast attack as well. Double cards there. Sun Family as well, so you know, Sun Family players with the Kaioken Goku, he does also apply. Strike attack, regular there. Kamehameha. Oh, he draws another card. Okay. Deals major impact damage. Inflicts enemies with attribute downgrade plus 20% strike damage received. Pretty basic to me. On hit. Restores own health by 10%. That's pretty cool on the green card. Plus 20% to strike damage inflicted as well. Cancels own attribute downgrade when a Trunks is a battle member. That's dope. You can just kind of clean off any sort of downgrades. That's cool. Explosive Kick Wave deals major impact damage, removes enemy's attribute upgrades on hit. That's really good. That is really, really good. In my video, I talked about how this Trunks can be really solid against some units, a lot of the more recent units, if he's able to remove attribute upgrades. And he is. That's really cool. It's unfortunate that's on that special, which means it's a one-time thing, or like, you know, it's kind of gimmicky because you have to pull that off and have to hit them, which I mean, you could do easy, but, you know, that's really cool. He draws the next card. He has no extra effect there, but to be fair, his green card is doing a lot. So I would have thought maybe this would have restored Ki, but he might restore Ki with unique ability down there, like the last couple did. Base strike attack to hybrids? Oh my god. 31% to hybrids? Goten and Gohan love this. SS2 Gohan. Oh my goodness. Wow. Plus 40% of strike damage inflicted with a tag. Future is a battle member. You can use any Trunks on hybrids if you want to run hybrids, but it's Trunks' Goku Black and Cell cards right now that this applies to, and him and Mai. So these new units that just came out. So that's cool. And the last one, the following effects will apply on allies when this character is defeated. Oh, he gives buffs to his allies. Kind of like, what is it, chilled? That's cool. Plus 30% to strike damage inflicted. Wow. Strike damage, though. Trunks, you're just screwed. Being a melee type, or a range type, excuse me. Plus 35% to key recovery. Increases arts card draw speed by 1 level. I just mentioned how that's going to be really overwhelming for your opponent. If you're just out here drawing cards, and you have infinite key almost, that is a really crazy setup that they have introduced. And plus 15% damage inflicted by future tag characters. That is, so Gohan is just here to die. He's just here to die. You don't even want to use the green card. You just want to let him die. The memes. Oh, hey, there's that second arm, by the way. You couldn't see it in the art, but now you can visibly see it there. It's also shaded out, so anyways, that's interesting. I'm really excited about this batch of units. Like, low-key, though, the one I'm most impressed by is Mai, but I don't think she's going to be the most meta-relevant, so it's not really saying anything. But I'm very impressed. I think she's one of the better units in the game, as do I think a lot of these units are. It's just they kind of want to be used in specific setups, which is fine. I don't mind that. It's so you kind of have to play with them a little bit, and I'll come back and have my opinions once I've used them. So anyways, I'll catch all of you guys in the next Dragon Ball Legends video. Good luck in your summons. Check out my summons down below.